Hi, welcome to Sharpening Tech. Today, we're sharpening. So what we're going to do is take a little bit of water here. We have our 1000 grit stone, goes down to 250 or below. And you just add a little bit of water like that. Don't need a whole lot because these are Shapton stones. Only the best. Anyways, add a bowl of water on. Move all these excess boxes out of the way.
Because I wasn't paying attention, which stone did you start with?
Oh, I didn't say.
Oh,
yeah, that's right. You want me to tell me. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. 1000 grit.
okay.
No, wait, I did say.
This is going to be a bad video.
Oh, it's going to be a great video. This is YouTube worthy.
Yeah.
Like, follow Modern Luthier.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going to sharpen. This chisel is dull. See? Oh, no, it's not cutting because it's dull.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, we got a little bit of water on here. And we're gonna start by working the bevel edge. Currently I have this blade ground to exactly 27.5 degrees. That is the angle that works well for me with the material that I cut with this alloy. Your angle may vary. This is for me the perfect the right blend between edge durability and blade parability, or the ability for it to go through the wood quickly and easily. So I'm going to start bevel down, and what I do is I think of the blade itself as a square. Okay, so the two corners make the outer diagonal of the square. And it's actually two squares because these back corners are following, if that makes sense. So if you work like this, then it's a lot more prone to rock this way. And likewise, if you work this way, you're a lot more prone to rock. But if you work in a diagonal, and I'm now pushing down, you can feel the back of the blade and then the front of the blade and rock it back and forth. Put your finger right over it. And I only like to go in a cutting forward motion, because when you pull back, you have a tendency to want to rock backwards. Likewise, when you go forward, you want to rock forward, but it's not as bad. Choose one direction. If you want to always pull, pull. If you want to always push, push. But I like to push. I don't like to pull. So I work it that way until it feels pretty good. And that was pretty good. It was pretty quick. As you can see, I already took away the burrs that were at the edges and some of the smaller chips that were on the edge. I'm going to take this, turn it around flat, lay this flat, put pressure up here on the tip, and work the blade that way until you can see that the entire backside is a new scratch pattern, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm going to change the scratch pattern just a wee bit so that it's easy to see. See how the scratch pattern is now at a diagonal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that is basically establishing a 0 point. Typically, I will go through and sharpen all my tools at once, but...
So, is that it? Just the 1000 grit? Or do you
well, no, none. That's a good start. That knocks down all the high stuff. And you spend progressively less time on each grit. The technique is more or less the same. This is now a Shapton 5000 fine stone. And again, I'm just going to go with a little drip of water like so. And I'm just spreading it out with my fingers. Again, Shaptons do not need to be kept in water. In fact, they specifically advise not to. If you have king stones, take them, throw them away, and buy some Shaptons. If you have Nortons, you're pretty good, but you should have bought some Shaptons.
That being said, you're not endorsed by Shapton.
That's it. I'm not being paid by Shapton. If you are willing to pay me Shapton, I will take payments. I've been looking at your 30,000 grit stone and would love one. Call me, follow me at Modern Luthier. So I just reestablished this new edge with this. It doesn't take much on this blade because the scratch pattern is so fine. And again, I'm not going for the most ridiculous, sharp, most polished edge because there's no need. I'm going to be back to it, sharpening again. There is no need for a micro bevel for me, as far as I can tell. A micro bevel is for the lazy sharpener. You spend a whole bunch of time sharpening a blade and then you just take away the edge and you make it slightly blunter. I'd rather have one single bevel where I know exactly where it is when I'm using both sides of the blade. So, as you can see, I start low and I raise up the tail till I feel it level out and push. As you can see, the scratch pattern is getting much finer. And I'm going to do the backside here. And this one I actually like to work in a bit of a circle and work around the stone so I wear it evenly. As you can see, scratch pattern has yet changed again. A little bit gentler, a little bit finer.
And what stone was this?
This was 8,000. Very fine. And then that's really mechanically as far as you need to go. But for me, I don't like to end at 8,000. That's a little bit too coarse. This is 15,000 extra fine.
Wait, go back. Oh, the zero disappeared.
15,000, 1500 extra fine.
It's missing a 0.
Yeah.
They got worn out.
Yeah, but it's because I use it so much. So, again, we're going to take the chisel, I raise it up, and this one really doesn't need a whole lot. It grabs pretty well. And again, last one. And now, but no, I'm not going to do it because it's sharp. Alright, thanks for watching.